Welcome back, everyone. I'm Clara, back with yet another exciting episode on the Feel Good Podcast channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our page. Knowing others is wisdom, but knowing yourself is enlightenment. Most people have some solid ideas about their passions, interests, and talents, but not everyone will. Maybe you're settled with responsibilities that even now you cannot even do the things you love, even if you know what they were. Children naturally gravitate towards the things they enjoy, so memories from the past hold clues to your authentic self. Even though, yes, your actual activities have changed since childhood, it is likely that you'll gravitate towards the same preferences. Joining me on today's episode is Pastor T, Mr. Feelgood, the Rabbi. Pastor T, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me here.
And in our last episode, we were talking about knowing your purpose, and I explored on what exactly a purpose is. And we concluded that it is when one is content and is in sync with their authentic self. Now, my question is, who gives purpose, or where does purpose come from?
Well, as created beings, we have to live according to the purpose for which we were created. So, who gives purpose? It is the Creator. And in this case, we're talking about God, who is the one who gave us the purpose for which we are living here on surface earth for. So yeah, it's from God.
Right, thank you for the lovely and well-informed answer. So once one has been awakened to the so many possibilities that exist for your life purposes, yes, it's okay to feel a bit overwhelmed by it all. So many choices, so many great ideas, and not enough time to put them all into action. Now, how do you know which one is the right one?
Yeah, now that is a very tough question. There is no easy answer to it, naturally. But one thing that I've discovered is this. When you live according to your purpose, there is a sense of satisfaction in that which you do. Even if you have got absolutely no remuneration for it, or or payment, but the fact that you have done what you have done according to your purpose, you find a satisfaction, and something that you would do without ever being pushed to do it. It's something that you find your heart, your mind, your whole being at peace with, and that is part and parcel of your purpose. Now, purpose is different from your career. It's also different from your purpose. Is also different from your job, but it could be one and the same thing. So it's not really an easy question to tackle at this point. But one thing I know for sure is that when you are living according to your purpose, you also live a very satisfied life.
Well, there's no easy answer to that question except to say that you will know it in your heart. The best choice will feel right. Again, remember, you don't have to take on all the possibilities right away. There's nothing wrong with starting one small aspect and gradually branching out. Work at your own pace and don't try to rush the process of transformation. Sometimes we don't know what we want to do with our lives and we allow others to direct us. Perhaps your parents or the society have influenced you to take the career path that you have taken right now, or you might want to take. Maybe you followed friends, or you still follow friends and modeled goals after theirs because you didn't know what to do. So, Pastor T, does your purpose have to be your career?
Well, like I already mentioned, your purpose does not necessarily have to be your career, but it can be both. It can be one and the same thing. And of course, it's totally up to the individual whether to live their purpose as their career or to live their purpose outside their career. But yeah, it's one and the same thing, and it can also be different things at the same time.
So yes, it's totally up to you, whether it's just a vehicle to save others or it's a paying career. Now, what steps lead to purpose fulfillment? I'm sure you have to be committed and you need to be sure not to lose yourself in the whole process. What other steps lead to purpose fulfillment?
Well, in terms of steps, for me, it's very simple. It's just making sure that you are available to living according to your purpose. When your purpose calls, make time for it, because that which you prioritize is what is important to you. So prioritize your purpose, and of course, you live a fulfilled life.
Your purpose is not just about you, it's your gift to the world. Before you allow your mind to run wild with fears, just know that living a purposeful life is a fantastic way to get a mere meaning or satisfaction from your life. Most people start seeking a life purpose just for that reason. Now, what are the possible challenges that one may encounter in their pursuit to realize their purposeful life? Of course, there might be fear of change and lack of belief. What are the possible challenges may one encounter during their pursuit?
Yeah, that is a strong one right there. There are so many challenges that we actually face when it comes to living a purposeful life, and some of those challenges that we face include issues of actually thinking that you are living a purposeful life, or you are living according to your purpose when you are actually not. And also challenges that come where people can also come and say to you, but this, you are being used, so you can have negative comments towards your purposeful life, where people don't actually understand why you are doing what you are doing. So those are some of the challenges that we face in life when we have people that don't quite understand who we are and what we are about. And also of course, the fear of the unknown. Will I be able to succeed? Will this be able to give me a meaningful life? Will I be satisfied with doing this? There's so many questions that come to mind as you're trying to go towards your purpose of life. But of course, it differs with people. Those that have actually been able to find their purpose and have resonated their minds, or have now settled upon it, they will push for it. But obviously there are those who always come and say, maybe that's not the right thing. So there's peer pressure, there's the pressures of life, there is the doubt, self-doubt. People can actually doubt themselves to say, but am I in the right path? So there's quite a lot that you can actually come across.
If you do what you love, money will follow. This concept is touted by self-development experts. But is it realistic? Suppose I enjoy sitting and watching movies. I honestly don't see that bringing in a paycheck. Is it realistic, or there's a deeper meaning to it? I don't understand. Can you help me understand and come to terms with it?
Yeah, thanks for that one. Well, there's a deeper meaning to it. It's not literal. In a way, it is literal, but it's not as literal as you have put it to say if you're going to sit down and watch movies. But if you have established yourself as a movie critic, if you have established yourself as a movie critic, then now you can enjoy your purpose you can now enjoy the purpose of your life by sitting down, watching a movie, and then becoming a critic of it. If you are a lover of food, you can become a food critic, a renowned food critic. But there are processes and steps towards living that particular life. So yeah, they are right, but at the same time, it's a deeper meaning. It's not just as literal as one might take it on the surface. There's a deeper side of things.
In conclusion, Pastor T, what do you have to say about people who are really trying to find their life purpose? What advice do you have for them?
Keep searching. When you find it, you will know it. Do not settle down for one thing. Do not settle for less. Do not settle for something that you feel like it's a burden upon your life. That is not your purpose. So please try and live according to the things that are part and parcel of what makes you happy and fulfills your life. That's what a life purpose is all about.
When you believe your life has a meaning, then make it a purpose to infuse that meaning into everything you do. Make every moment and every activity very meaningful. Thank you for tuning in. If you have questions or suggestions, do put them down in our comment sections. To our sponsors, the designers, and Mukukuj Media, a huge thank you. Please subscribe and share our page. May you enjoy ever-increasing passion, power, and purpose in everything you do. Until next time, take care.